Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Let's see where our adventure is going to be taking us next. So in our last episode, we were working our way through Huntsman's Copse, and are now en route to the Skeleton Lords. And eventually we'll be heading over that way to take on the undead chariot. Pretty cool view actually to see the bridge. Like, we will actually be walking that bridge. It was kind of fun to see that in these games. Oh, didn't want to do that one. We already took care of some of these. Oh. Okay, I think our friend is coming. There we go. And some flame butterflies. And there we go. Combustion and a Titanite shard. Nice. Okay, let's get this shortcut unlocked. That's kind of cool. There's like a little bowl up there. I wonder if you can light that on fire with like a torch. Okay, Titanite shard, large Titanite shard, and a chunk, which is awesome. And an Estus flask shard. And I think this is Crichton, so we might use him just for fun. Danger zone. Okay, always gotta get rid of the curse jars. They're no fun. That guy's running away. Alluring Skull. Works pretty similarly to the Urine spell, actually. Magic Mace, nice. I wonder if we'll want to use that for the fight. Potentially. Because skeletons and blunt damage do not go well together. They do not like to get hit with blunt objects. Where are you going, friend? Huh, amber herb, nice. I always need more of those. Let's take a quick look here. Oh, we need 12 strength, and it is not really upgraded beyond just having magic. We'll just keep our rapier for now. We are getting pretty close to our main weapon, the silver black spear. Okay, let's see if we can make those jump over here. Effigy, Prism Stone, and Lacerating Arrows. Okay, Creighton the Wanderer. Seeing as the next fight is going to involve a lot of skeletons, it doesn't hurt to bring them along, just for a little distraction. Plus, he's kind of like a side character in the game, too. It's pretty interesting. Kind of adds to the adventure. Okay, in we go. I'm going to try to do one at a time. It's because a whole bunch of skeletons are going to come up. Oh, here they all are. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's see who's coming up next here. It's either another batch of skeletons? Yes. Oh boy. Okay, got the hard part out of the way. Okay, cool. Thanks, Creighton. Luring skulls. I think we've got everything. And then just to get the path of progression unlocked, we gotta go this way next. And of course, we'll probably do that fight again at some point just to get the upgraded clear or blue clear stone ring. Clear blue stone ring. The upgraded version is if you take on the skeleton lords again with a bonfire aesthetic. And then your casting is just a little faster, so it's always nice to have that. We'll worry about that a little later. Kind of like how we'll probably also want to take on Scorpioness Majaka twice. Because she gives us the upgraded version of the Southern Ritual Band, which allows us to have even more slots, which is always nice. Of course, we have our friend over here. Pretty cool view. I'm trying to figure out where the lava's coming from. Because after we go into Earthen Peak, after that fight, we go somewhere that takes us to the Iron Keep, and it's always trying to find to see where is the lava coming from, but I've yet to find it. It just kind of shows up. No hints that I can see.
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloanne, an ore-stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this god's forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Oh, now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay. This is my trade, after all.
Okay, we won't have to worry about any of these at the moment, but this is a hex. We can take a look at the description. Hex that causes a dark flame upon corpses, causing them to combust violently. Hexes such as these that tamper with life itself are particularly abhorred. I don't think I've actually ever used that.
Interest. Suit yourself.
Okay,
What?
I think we have a little more dialogue. Just to make sure.
I came here in search of.
We heard that part.
Nothing like I was told. All this poison, and you can't get very far inside. Don't just go haplessly wandering about. These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each is unique. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor, and some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift. None of the differences are easily spotted, but I've learned quite a lot, really. Drangleic. How is it that I ended up here? It's funny. I can't seem to remember. I've searched every nook and cranny here. I suppose it's time to move on.
There we go.
Perhaps we'll meet again, if we live that long.
Okay.
I suppose it's about time I moved short.
So she will be ending up at Majula now. Let's do a quick stop at Majula ourselves.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
I think we're up to 6 now, plus 6, or 6 flasks. 6 charges on our flask, I should say. Get one. We gotta get our dexterity up to 16, I believe. Else we needed here. We do have... Oh, we do have some souls. Skeleton Lord Soul, who reigned from deep within Huntsman's Copse. The old Iron King commanded the capture of all undead, but those charged with the task were overcome by the curse. And we're not going to be using the Roaring Halberd, so we can just use the soul. So close. Okay, let's see here. Anything we can just buy for 10,000? I know that we have some rings and some things over this way.
Oh. Who are you again? You do have a time.
Okay, we do need the Ring of Whispers. A ring worn by Roy the Explorer. Hear the inner voices of surrounding foes. Useful for locating hidden enemies and perhaps for a few other things as well. Seeing as we already need that, might as well pick it up. We also need the Silver Cat Ring at some point. Okay, we're looking good for everything else.
I'll be around if you ever... I knew you.
Okay, anything we would want. Pretty good at 33. More amber herbs, maybe. And maybe there's new items at our merchant over this way.
Oh, hello again.
But not seeing much.
Well, I do hope I see you again.
Okay, onward we go. Let's head back over to Undead Lockaway. And go the other direction now. Because now we can take on the Undead Chariot. Which is kind of a mixed bag as far as the fight goes. It either goes really well, or it goes really not well. Okay, this guy I think always follows us. That is why we're bringing Urine along, just to help us with the skeletons. We'll also want to switch out our shield, get a little more protection if we need it. A little better at 90%, just because sometimes you do find yourself in a corner, and all the skeletons are ganging up on you. Good shot. Pretty impressive, actually. Oh, we missed that item. Wonder what it was. Some prisoner's gloves. That's always good to get the prisoner's gear, just because it helps for item discovery, usually. Forget if all the gear does, or if it's just the tattered, like, main piece. Skeleton over here. There we go. Human effigy, and I think this is the whip. Yep, notched whip. Oh, got a couple items actually. I don't know what that one. Oh, that was from the thief that was by us. That wasn't very nice. Oh my god. Okay. Might want to have a tactical retreat for a moment. Because they are coming in pretty hot. There we go. That was kind of funny. There we go. Definitely not the most fun run back. Another reason that can make the boss fight a little interesting. Okay, there we go. Grab our fire seed. I don't think he's gonna actually do much until we get over there. Well, that guy fell off. Oh, that didn't feel good. Oh my god, that felt horrible. I wonder if he'll just fall off on his own. Kind of a dangerous walk for a man in all that armor. There we go. Nice. Don't see anybody that helps us for this fight. It's just us versus the skeletons. And the chariot, of course. You know, probably wouldn't hurt to just, let's see, 9 hail. Take an herb. There we go. It was a pretty cool fight overall, though. Here comes the chariot. There's our first friend. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kind of missed our spot there. Okay, Urn does a lot of the work for us. There is... There he is, okay. Now we can kind of take on the skeletons. It should be all of them. Okay, some fading souls along the way. And then of course we want to bring down the wall here. Of course, it has dark itself, so this will be a little tricky, seeing as our hexing is kind of not doing too much damage, but we'll just kind of work our way through. Oh, that didn't feel good. Ouch. Okay, we're almost there. And there we go. Executioner's Chariot. Okay, Fading Soul. Not too bad of a fight, especially if you can use Churn. I think Alluring Skulls would do the same thing. But if you can't, then you are doing a lot of blocking and hiding in these little sections as the chariot is coming and the skeletons are just overwhelming you until you can take out the necromancing mages. Okay, Soul of a Brave Warrior. Okay, there's our fire. Okay, we no longer need Urn on, so that's nice. Now we can throw on... We probably don't need Dark Hail on for a little bit either. So let's start using these again. See, Great Heavy. Heavy Soul Arrow, and just for fun, we can throw on Dark Weapon again.
What is it? Oh, you trot along home. This place won't be any fun. Not for you.
Okay, now this little character right here, I think his name is Tichigren, and he is the one that has the Scythe of Nar Ulma situation. So if you want to use the Scythe of Nar Ulma, you actually have to kill him, and then you can buy it from Melentia. So just to show that.
Time to make mud. Whose blood will spill fast?
And there we go. You also get to pick up the Nar Ulma hood, which should be a little cooler looking, but it looks kind of silly if you ask me. Kind of just looks like a goofy little hat. But that is the hood. And if we check out the description. Hood worn by servants of Nar Ulma, god of blood, increases souls acquired for each kill. Belong to Tichigren. Those who profess faith in Nar Ulma have rejected all that is in this world and vow to travel a path stained with blood. Increases number of souls acquired. So that's kind of a cool effect that you can use. Of course, we're not going to be... Oh, we still didn't deposit our Sublime Bone Dust. We gotta do that. Executioner Chariot Soul. The chariot was created only to torment undead, and it took the form of a horrendous mad steed, a window into the soul of its master.
You again?
So now, of course, if we want, we could buy the Scythe of Nar Ulma. It is one of the weapons that does have dark within it. The scythe used by Tichigren and by believers in Nar Ulma, god of blood, normally used only in ceremonies imbued with the power of dark. There is no such place for talk of such things, however. But that requires using Twinkling Titanite to upgrade, and we've already dedicated our Titanite to our Sunset Staff. And of course we have Cloanne now at our little humble fire abode. So let's burn. There we go. Okay, here we can use that soul for the undead chariot.
this land swallow you whole.
We can get 3 levels here. So 1 in Dex and can amp our faith up a little bit. There we go. Oh, if we use that item, we can get that other ring real quick. Should have just enough. And then kind of wrap up the episode, as we are pushing 40 minutes on this one.
Oh. You do have a good time.
Okay, we can now get the Silver Cat Ring. Silver ring depicting a leaping feline reduces damage from falling. Legend has it that when cats grow old, a force brews within them, and they are reborn something new. Okay, there we go.
Satisfied?
So now at some point, we'll be able to go into the big old hole here, and work our way down. And that should about do it for this one. So on our next one, we'll be making our way over to, let's see, I think it's Earthen Peak. I think that's where we want to go next. Harvest Valley. So Harvest Valley, Earthen Peak area. And after that, we'll probably make our way toward... not sure yet. We'll have to take a few moments to think about our main path of progression after that point. But I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.